Have you ever looked outside and saw it was raining and thought, you know what, I'm going to go for a jog today? Have you ever thought, do you know what, instead of getting a hot, warm shower, I'm going to get in a cold shower? When was the last time that you walked or jogged to the local shop? When was the last time that you walked your kids to the school, if it was local, if it is within walking distance? When was the last time you did these things? When was the last time that game you played, that game you're playing, you put it on hard difficulty? World class, FIFA, NFL. When was the last time you done that, huh? You see, the thing is, a lot of people in society, a lot of people are scared of change. They're so comfortable. I say there's no growth in comfort. You know, you like to just be comfortable. You don't want to get out of your comfort zone and experience something new, change. You see, there's no growth in comfort. I'll say it again. There's no growth in comfort. There's this like sort of ideology that goes around in this day and age is, oh, YOLO, you know, you only live once, let's kill ourselves, let's die, you know, I ain't scared to die, yeah, give me all the drugs, you know, let me do it, let me go for it, dive in head on first, you know, kind of mentality. And you say you're not scared to die, but really and truly, I think what you're really scared of is living. You know, if you're one of these people that say you're not scared to die, I think you're really just scared of living. You see, life is for the living, not the survivors. Because people that act like that are barbaric. They're just surviving. They're not living. You know, it's more scarier to live than it is to die, because it forces you to have to change and growth. Anything that's living is growing all the time, and it's usually it endures some sort of pain, some sort of uncomfortability, you know, like you're a baby and you're growing your teeth. That's painful. You're bringing your teeth through, or you go into the gym, you're building muscle. You have to go through the pain to enjoy that growth. You go into study, you go into school. It takes a lot of concentration, which is it makes you uncomfortable. You have to get up. You have to go to this schedules. You have to do these modules. You have to do X, Y, and Z tasks in order to change. You see, change is very important, you know. People don't understand how important change is. And I've been kind of fortunate where, in an unlucky way, I've been kind of fortunate because I'm so used to change. I can just change easy. I've been to so many different schools. I've moved up and down the country from a young age. We've been going on National Express coaches, me and my older brother. We've been up and down the country, this school, that school, then out of the country, back to Nigeria, then back to England, and then it's just all of this change. It was good because it helped me to be able to be adaptable. It helped me to be able to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, you know. And there's cons to it too, you know. One of them being, you know, you don't have your social circles from a young age. The stability, very important as well. Stability. You know, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with moving around, but I think staying somewhere in the way is better if you're grounded, and then you move from that place to another place. Not like me. I've moved maybe like 15 times. I've lost count. I've moved around so many times. I've been through so much. I can't just say it all in one little video. So that will come over time. You will start to learn what I've been through. But change is very important. We as human beings are naturally adaptable. We're adaptable creatures. If you put us in Iceland, we will just have to adapt. We won't have no choice. If you put us in the middle of the desert, we will just adapt. We ain't got no choice. We will survive. Yeah, life is for the living, but also you have to endure change to be able to adapt, to be able to live. Otherwise, you're not growing. There's no growth in comfort. If you just stay comfortable, you know, especially as a man, you should be able to sleep on the couch from time to time. sleeping in the comfortable bed all the time surely can't be good for you as a man. You need to have that get up and go spirit, get up and go drive, you know. A lot of people in society don't seem to have it anymore, you know, because they're scared of change. They're scared of what is new, you know. What they don't know is fearful. They fear the unknown, you know. What's it gonna be like? And then that what if, what is it? You know, them sort of questions, when you start asking yourself them questions, you're already putting yourself off that change already, you know. It's not gonna be easy moving houses. It's not gonna be easy getting up and cutting off some friends. It's not gonna be easy suddenly getting in a cold shower, even though you're not used to it or you've never done before. It's not gonna be easy. No one says it's gonna be easy, but it's gonna be good for your growth. It's gonna be good for your spirit, for your change, whatever it is you're trying to do. If you're trying to lose weight, it's gonna be good for you to change your diet. You can't just be comfortable, otherwise you're never gonna progress, you're never gonna have that growth. You understand? So yeah, I think in life it's very important that we try to focus our abilities on what's necessary for our environment. You know, there's no point trying to jump before you can even walk. Obviously it's a process, you know. Change is a process. You got to start off by changing first. Cut off the habits. Like what am I doing wrong? Write it down. What am I doing wrong? Am I eating too much sugar? Start by changing what you're doing wrong first. Once you've done that for a month, then you can write a list of what I'm changing to. Okay, so now I want to eat some more fruit, veg. Now I want to start going to the gym. You know, you have to, it's a process. You can't just jump into the change. You got to start it slowly, especially if you've conditioned yourself into that way of life for so long. It's going to be hard for you to change, because us human creatures, we're naturally creatures of habit. We form habits and we maintain them, you know. That's why it's so hard for some people to stop smoking, because it's become a habit. And unfortunately, some of us have bad habits, some of us have good habits, you know. But I feel like a lot of us are stuck. We're stunted in growth. We don't want to change. We don't want to grow up, you know. You see grown men walking around with their pants hanging down, asking for Rizla. But you're like 40 years old. Come on, change. How are you 40 years old and you're actually carrying yourself like you was carrying yourself 15 years ago? There's no growth there. There's something you need to change, you know. The questions that these sort of people like to ask is, can I smoke it? Can I drink it? Can I spend it? Can I fuck it? You know, it's all consumption. It's never, can I save it? Can I earn it? Can I invest it? Can I love it? You know, like these are the sort of questions you need to be asking once you reach a certain pinnacle, once you reach a certain age. But a lot of people, they're not growing. They're stunted. It's like they've stopped growing at some point and they're stuck. You know, it's like you're being farmed almost. You know, you're not in a farm. You're actually a free being. But maybe it's the repetitiveness of behavior, the repetitiveness of music, the repetitiveness of the bad habits, because you keep repeating and repeating. It's like you're going in a circle as opposed to going in a line, you know. A lot of us just going in circles, you know. And that goes for people that some people have good habits as well. I'm not saying it's all the bad people that are going in circles. There's some people that have good habits or a good job, you know, and their life is all right, but they're just going in circles. They're not growing. There's no growth. You know, they're stuck there, doctor or, you know, police officer or accountant. You know, they're not elevating. They're not growing. They don't want to. They're so comfortable where they are. They don't want to elevate themselves because they're scared of change. They don't want to face that change. You know. So yeah, guys. I think it's very important. The lesson for today is that it's very important to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. There's no growth in comfort. Get yourself out of that comfort zone. Take a cold shower. Go for a run in the rain. Get fast. Don't eat for the day. You know, feel that uncomfortable. Your body will thank you for it. Your bank will thank you for it. Your mind will thank you for it. Eventually, you will thank yourself for taking the necessary bold steps to make that change. All right, people. I'll leave it with that. And I hope you guys can take the lesson into account and have some great results. All right. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.